right, so Midwest Brew Review back, and we got something a little special here. Billy, you have the story on this.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Where I go to shop for my homebrew supplies, they also happen to make ciders and wines. They made this Wild Scrumpy, it's called, which I believe is the category. It's a Scrumpy apple.
That's a category?
I think so.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it won a silver medal at the U.S. Cider Open.
Yeah.
They said they call it like the heritage category.
Interesting.
So
Right.
What I did look up was heritage is an apple, right? So I think it's called they call it Michigan pressed heritage apples or something like that.
So what I do know about this cider is the guys over there are amazing. The shop's amazing. It's in St. Charles, Illinois. Homebrew supplies, winemaking, cider making, and like I said, they also make their own ciders and wine, so you should definitely check it out if you're in the area. It's super cool. They got beers on tap. It's like a one-stop shop. You get it
Sounds
all
like an
there.
emporium.
It really is. It really is, Brian. I did talk to the guys briefly about this, and what I do know about this cider is, like Brian said, heritage Michigan apples. They use a blend of apples. So what I found out is it's a really neat process where they're actually wild fermenting off the apples, whatever wild yeast you have. And what they do is they let them go up to a point, and they're tasting as it goes. And as soon as it gets that right amount of tart or funk, then they go ahead and throw in the clean yeast and let it finish it off.
So it's like a brewer's taste type thing, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So here we have it. Yeah, and we really don't do ciders
don't?
ever. And that was one of the guys were like, hey, you guys never do ciders on your channel, so you guys have to check this out. And it was kind of funny, like Brian said, then it won an award afterwards, so we got really excited about it.
Yeah.
So here we are. Wild Scrumpy.
Whoa.
That's delightful.
Whoa. I don't like ciders. This is good.
Yeah. It's got right away I went to like a
It's
like
not
a
like-
I went to like almost like a sour beer. It does have a little bit of tart
But it's
funkness.
not like an overbearing apple flavor.
No.
Which, you know, like you drink some of those ciders, like the more like popular ones, like Reds or like all that other stuff. Those are I just can't do those. They're just sweet apple, just drinking boozy apple juice. This has got like, I don't know, it's got some more complexity to it.
Right, so some misconceptions about ciders. If you don't drink them a lot, you'll probably think they're too sweet for you. Well, I got news for you. This thing is
This is not.
dry to
Yeah.
semi-dry.
I think it's very dry from what I'm used to.
Yeah, it's like it drinks like you would drink any other beer or anything.
Yeah.
But then it just finishes with a punch of like apple, a little bit of tartness.
And it also has like this depth of like funk or like a little bit of like something you find in like a good sour beer almost. Like it's just got a little bit of that wild funk to it. Just enough to kind of cut through where it's not just complete crisp apple.
Is this something that's repeatable? Because you said it is like almost like a wild fermentation type deal. Do you think this could be done with any consistency?
Well, I think we'd have to ask the guys because I think it's seasonal to a point where there's so much. There's wild yeast going on. There's like the seasonal apples and different crops. So I would imagine that batch to batch, you're gonna get variation.
I would certainly, if you're in this area, I would go check it out and see if you can pick up a couple of those bottles.
Right,
before
yeah.
they're
If you
gone.
can't find the Wild Scrumpy, I know they have other ciders. Like I said, they started doing some wines as well. Go check them out if you're a home brewer. Please,
This is
get
really
over there.
good.
Yeah, this is great.
Man, could you imagine this in like a little barrel, like maybe a little bit drier, maybe a wine barrel or something like that?
Yeah, a little oaky.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
now we're talking. Thanks, guys, for sharing this with us. We appreciate you sharing the bottle. And
Well done.
Yeah, well done, and we'd love to get some more.
All right, cheers. Remember, guys, it's just cider.
But it's pretty damn good. Wait a minute. This isn't a beer.
It's a kind of a cool start with that.
It's a kind of a cool little art.
It's kind of a cool. Hey, it's a kind of a cool.
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 Kind of a cool.
Hey,
It's a gabagool.
it's a kind of a cool.